Joe Mazzulla, good afternoon. How are you?
Hey, Joe.
What's up? Hey, Dan Hurley, great coach, huh?
Great coach. Great coach. Great
Great
team.
coach.
Your guy, McCone. Shameless fandom of UConn.
Joe, you played in the Big East tournament. Give us a good Bob Huggins story from back in the day.
Oh, man. There's a lot I can't tell.
Why is that?
Best Bob Huggins story that I could tell. That's a good one. Man.
Well,
I can't come up with one.
I'll tell you what.
There's too many good ones.
I'll tell you what. We'll do this.
There's too many good ones.
Joe, there was a clip of you going viral this week of you after a game, post-game interview as a player playing under Bob. Let's have a listen. We got it. We have it queued up. Hit it, T-Bone.
What does it feel like to go to the Final Four with your teammates?
It's an amazing feeling, and it's not only that we want to go there for our teammates, but the passion and the emotion that Hugs coaches with, and he's a great representative of the state, and we couldn't have done it without these people.
The 1-3-1 zone, you brought that after playing it under John Beilein. You're the one that talked Bob Huggins into playing it. Are you happy you did?
Yeah, well, I had so much time sitting on the bench freshman year that I was able to, just kind of learn the 1-3-1, and once I brought to Hugs about the length that we have, and that just goes to show what a great coach Hugs is. For him to listen to his players, and he respects us, and I respect him, and we're going to Indianapolis.
What a beautiful, beautiful accent you had there.
That was
What happened to
there.
it? Where did it go?
I can't believe that's the biggest thing that I hate is I lost that accent.
Just lost it? Just up in smoke?
Just lost it.
You can't.
Just
Will
lost
never
it.
come back.
West Virginia got the best of me.
See, sometimes you get around people who also have the accent, Joe, and it'll kind of leak out. Do you find that happens with you at all, or no?
Yeah, that happens to me. Actually, when I get around my family, because they still call me Joey, which no one does. And so anytime I get around them, I pick it right back up where I left off. My wife gets it a little bit too. She said it this morning, the way she said coffee.
Just sneaks out, slips out. I can tell you when mine creeps out.
You've been waiting all week to show that clip, haven't you?
Oh, we didn't show it. We only had the audio. We didn't have the ability to put. Yeah, we were. Yeah, it's
all
great.
week, huh?
It's wonderful.
Yeah,
I think it's awesome.
I'll get
It's
you
great.
back.
Why? You're embarrassed by it? It's awesome.
Oh, no reason to be embarrassed by
that's
that.
a
Not
great
only do we
clip.
get the accent, but you get young Joe Mazzulla, the coach.
Yeah.
I mean, coaching chops at a young age.
I can't believe I lost that accent, though. I got to find a way to get it back.
He's just beside himself. He's
Oh
speechless.
yeah, no, it's good though. It's when did you start thinking that you wanted to be a coach in your basketball life?
So I had shoulder surgery the year before that, the Final Four, and so I, sitting on the sidelines, just kind of seeing the game from a different perspective. And Hugs did do a good job. Like, he let me go in the coaches' meetings, and I got to just kind of see how he prepared and how the staff prepared. And I actually started working with the coach that was at West Virginia this past year, was the video guy there, and so he taught me how to use Synergy at first, and then started doing some of the scouts, and that's when I kind of knew I wasn't going to play, but overseas and stuff, but that I wanted to coach just because of like the preparation, the relationship with the guys. And the other thing is, like, I never had a bad relationship with a coach, like CYO all the way to college. I was very lucky to be around great coaches.
T-Bone is asking if you want to get me back by him playing a clip of me as a kid. That's what he's asking.
No, I'm not going to do that to you. Not yet.
There you go. All right.
I'm going to wait until it might even be later in the year when you forget.
Okay.
You can't do it right now.
When I don't see it coming. It's going to happen. How do you feel about your current team, the Boston Celtics, at this point in the season?
I said this before. I think, I love the guys' approach every single day. You can never tell when we come into a film session or we come into a practice or we come into a situation whether we won or lost. And I think that's really important to just kind of stay in the present, stick to the details. And, the guys do a tremendous job regardless of the game before, of like taking one or two things that we have to learn. And it's a credit to them. So we just kind of fight to stay in that mindset and, go through any experience and learn everything we need to learn to finish off the regular season the right way and get ready for the postseason.
Joe, you're just talking about the benefits of having a little time to see the game from the sideline point of view. You've had guys that are thought of as quote-unquote reserves, guys that don't start for you typically, who have had opportunities to play more lately and all season really have been incredibly effective. How much has your bench given you, and how much faith do you have in those guys that if and when those opportunities do arrive, where you have a Luke Cornett starting or you have a Sam Hauser starting, that you're going to get not only competent production, but at times really good production from them?
The ultimate confidence. I remember at the beginning of the year where, everybody was kind of concerned with the bench, and I wasn't, because I see the work that they put in every single day. And so to me, it's just a testament to the locker room, a testament to the professionalism and the work that they put in on a daily basis, and to our staff, especially, the player development staff and the coaches and players. They all work together every single day. And the role guys are on a completely different schedule. They have to train at the highest level and be ready to play at the highest level at any point in time. And it's just a credit to all of them. And so kind of said it to the team after the game is, regardless of who's in, who's out, we play Celtic basketball. And that's a huge, huge testament to the players and to the staff.
Where do you come down in like the rest versus rust debate as you close out the regular season?
I don't know. I don't really have a philosophy there. I think it's just, throughout the season, you're finding small ways to get better, right? So in the month of February, we didn't travel as much towards the end, and we were able to get like a really good amount of practice time in and time on the court together. And then at certain times, you spend a ton of time in the film room and not as much on the court. So I think it's just finding what learning environment is best for your team at that particular time. Sometimes, it's getting on the court and practice. Sometimes it's just a film session. Sometimes it's a walkthrough. So, as long as we're staying healthy, as long as we're continuing to get better, just making sure we're in the right learning environment for whatever we need to learn that day.
How much of that in making those decisions, Joe, is based on player feedback? How much of it is minutes-based? Are there other ways of tracking the output that these guys are giving you so that you can make these decisions in real time to benefit your team when you need these guys the most come the postseason?
No question. It's a collective approach. It's our sports science team. It's our staff. It's our players. It's a collective approach. I think it's important that, voices are heard and that we have a collective understanding of what's best for our team right now and what's best for our team in the future. I think they're both important. So it's a collective approach to finding that balance and making sure that the players are in the best shape possible in the healthiest shape possible to play now and, for however long we're able to play in the postseason.
All right, Joe. Well, it's great talking to you again. I'm sorry Zoe's not here for you today. I know you guys are very close.
Is he all right?
I think so. He had a scheduled day off. He'll be back tomorrow if you want to reach out.
That must be nice, huh?
Yeah.
For you guys.
Yeah.
Did he at least buy you guys lunch or anything?
No, that wasn't part of the deal.
So just takes a day off and leaves you guys out there just spend for yourself.
We're doing okay lunch-wise today, though.
Yeah.
I will say that.
Yeah, we've been.
What do you got for lunch?
Smith and Walensky today drop lunch off for us.
Nice.
Yeah, it's not bad being us,
Oh, people don't have to really look at you, so you get to hide behind the radio, which can be a good
We're
thing.
also on TV, Joe.
No, we've been
You
eating
know
this whole
that,
time.
Joe.
During this entire conversation, I've been stuffing my face. You just can't tell.
You just don't know about it.
That's awesome.
All right, Joe. Well, we appreciate the time.
You guys.
All
right, Joe.
We'll
Thanks,
talk
man.
soon.